got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So ensure that in your reactions, you've read the body of the headlines. You can speak to facts and details contained therein. We'll be going through the following platforms today: The Punch, The Daily Trust, Nigerian Tribune, The Nation, and The Guardian.
Fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
Let's get things started with the Punch right here. Ibas rejects Assembly's move to probe 6-month spending. Crude supply to domestic refineries hit 67.6 million barrels. Borno terrorist attack victims hospitalized in Cameroon. Bulk fuel buyers dump middlemen for direct Dangote supply. Inside dilapidated Ogun Hospital, where patients supply own beds. 2027, APC opposition list expectations for next INEC chair. Ekiti parents reject age restriction on varsity admission. 6 in police custody for abducting Lagos business partner. 4 arrested for cattle rustling, car theft in Jigawa. All these and more on the front page of the Daily Trust. Let's move on now to the Nigerian Tribune. 2027, any party with Peter Obi has more than 40% of votes. PDP chieftain. Cardoso's CBN faces balancing act as calls grow for lower interest rates. The arrest of whistle-blowing journalist in Kebbi. How PFA's investment strategies fall short, according to analysts. Ahead 2027 elections, in which direction are Nigerian youths heading? There's a question being asked on the Nigerian Tribune today. New Insurance Reform Act set to boost sector's role in Nigeria's economy, according to experts. Nigeria meets 96% OPEC quota in August. That's according to the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission. Stakeholders blame low CNG penetration on high infrastructure cost, insufficient stations, others. Dangote Refinery, tank farms, OPS disagree over jobs, investment losses. All these and more on the Nigerian Tribune today. Moving on now to the Daily Trust. El Rufai, Tinubu's government worse than any Nigerian military regime. Officers shot dead as gunmen raid police checkpoints in Kogi. How officers were killed, patrol van burnt in Benue ambush. Protesting workers shut down $10 billion NLNG Train 7 project. Uncollected PVCs, CDD ones, millions risk exclusion from 2027 elections. Kaduna Peace Model, beacon of hope for Nigeria, Africa, according to Sani. Troops intercept terrorist supply chain in Yobe. Suspected Buruli ulcer not contagious, Adamawa government assures. All these and more on Daily Trust today. Let's move on now to the nation. Food prices decline amid erratic market trends. Demolition threats spark disputes, legal battles in Ogun. EFCC, 13,000 convictions secured. State police, power devolution, others back on front burner. Declaration lifting of emergency rule in Rivers won't affect Tinubu's re-election in 2027. 2027 North Central APC Forum to Tinubu call opposition governors to order. All this and more on the nation today. And our final stop this morning is The Guardian. 2027, political divisions deepen over Tinubu's reforms. Presidency tells Sani to cancel El-Rufai over live presidency claims. Obi questions why National Library still needs birthday donations. Women coalition to stop NAS over reserved seats bill. Itodo to Dapman, adapts to change, innovate or perish. CSO demands accountability of 330 billion naira cash transfer. 2 more Katsina local governments sign peace deal with bandits. All this and more on The Guardian today. Time to get to your reactions right now. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can call this number to get your thoughts through. 08099930137. That's also the WhatsApp number. Or you can go onto our X page at Nigeria Info ABJ. Watch live and comment on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Let's get to you in a bit. We'll go on a break right now. When we come back, we'll get to your thoughts and your reactions to the headlines this morning.
On your number one talk station.
You get a daily dose of news trends.
Crisis averted in aviation sector after aggrieved unions suspend strike.
Intense conversation.
She's among the ICPC board members. What has she experienced in life? 20 years old, girl. She said because she has levels.
Sports and news to keep you updated all day and every day.
Join the conversation on your number one talk station.
95.1 Nigeria.
More talk, news and sports after this.
Make una listen to this ogbonge message from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
Seasonal malaria chemo prevention campaign don't start again for Abuja.
The campaign will involve sharing of medicine where they prevent malaria from children where they between 3 months reach 5 years old.
The name of the medicine na SPAC, wey mean sulfadoxine pyrimethamine SP plus amodiaquine AQ.
This pack na 2 different types. The one where they for orange pack na for children where don't reach 3 months but never reach 12 months. And the one where they for inside red pack na for children where they from 12 months go reach 59 months of age.
Community drug distributors wey government train well wey dey wear cloth wey dem write SMC on top go come on a house, area, market, estate and barracks from June to October to distribute this medicine wey dey save life of children.
These people where they distribute the medicine go come on a house once a month from June go reach October every year.
The community drug distributors go teach mama, papa, or anybody where they take care of children how to give the first dose of spark to children who don't reach to take the medicine, and them go they do am make everybody they look. Them go also show the person how them go take give the same pikin the day 2 and day 3 doses of spark. For every pikin where them give spark, them go also give am SMC record card where them go use to they record the medicine where pikin don't take.
Mama, papa, or person where they take care of children suppose keep the SMC record card for place where they safe, because the people where they share the medicine go still they ask for the card when they come another month.
Make you know say spark no be medicine where they treat malaria. Make you no give am to pikin wey no well. Carry any pikin wey no well go the nearest health center sharp so that them go fit check wetin they do am and follow treat am well.
Remember say every family member, especially children and women wey get belle, suppose they sleep inside long-lasting insecticide treated net every time so that them go fit protect themselves from malaria.
To get Nigeria wey no get malaria, make you play your own part. Make sure say your children take their malaria medicines today so that all of them go dey kampe and free from malaria. This message now from the FCT Public Health Department and Malaria Consortium.
This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. 6:28 right here. Time to get to your reactions right now. You can call this number. Ensure that when you get through on the phone line, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your thoughts. 080 99 93 0137. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Diki Itodo.
Are you there? Good morning. Welcome.
The Agaba Ido one and only.
Thank you.
My name is Salasi. I'm calling right now from Garki.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to talk about El Rufai. He is abusing Tinubu government now. Me, I don't believe what El Rufai is saying against Tinubu. In fact, Tinubu government is the best. So when we were talking about their government that time, he said there's no elders in the Lord. He was opening eyes and saying all manner of things. Look at Tinubu, he even assigned the vice president to go and represent him. During the time of Buhari, did Buhari ever allow Osibanjo to go and represent him in the United Kingdom or in any meaningful investment? He only appointed Osibanjo to go for burial or other places in order to go and represent him. 2 local governments in Katsina are still held by terrorists, by bandits. Government should rescue Nigeria from all this terrorism. That is my own concern. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, Gaba everyone.
Welcome.
My name is Umar.
Go ahead, Umar.
You see, I actually agree totally with the last caller, Salasi. You see, because we know too well, if Erufa was to be given appointment, like he went for screening at National Assembly and Law Border, will he be able to put the city government is bad? He will not do that. That's that or that. 2 more local governments signed peace deal with bandits. Itodo, how do we get to this level? Who are these bandits? These are boys who grow with these people, within the cycle, within the cycle. I remember very well that the Katati government said to us, said to Nigerians, that these people are known, that they know that they grew together. So he's not standing peace with an unknown person. Okay, the leaders of the North, I say no apology. The governors and leaders of the North know who are these bandits. They are part and parcel of what's happening in the North. They knew. They are the problem of the North, are the problem of Nigeria. Until they started to say no to this whole thing, they will get Nigeria correct. If not, now they be the real bandits. Some people invite them to the government house and start busy with them. They know what are we talking about. Thank you, Itodo. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much, sir. You can also call these numbers 0700 951 0000 and 08095 974869. Send a voice note to 08099 930137. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Also, my name. I greet you. I greet all the listeners.
Go ahead, Okwi.
They said that emergency rule in River State cannot stop Mr. President the election 2027. I think all these voters, tell me who and who is going to vote Tinubu and APC in River State. See, all I know their trust is to make this and this, to make sure that they are legal. This time around, it can't work. Because the type of hunger Nigeria experiencing and insecurity. Okay, how many people were killed in Chikipot in Kogi State? I was a security man. Okay, how are you going to advance all this younger one to go and join the force all these armed forces, police, immigration, and lesser? Even I want to say, they're even afraid. Because who is going to secure them? If they are killing, who will take care of your family and their children? That's the failure of the government.
All right.
Because they say that you get Tinubu, you get Buhari, you get APC. I'm even me, I'm the most criticized they call in this country. I never see.
All right.
You said that you get government. Because I'm saying the truth. What are you saying?
All right, Okwi.
So the issue is that the government have failed. That's the thing.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Adjola Victor from Bisalaji.
Go ahead.
The State House of Assembly in River State, they want to break the activities of the former solar data. Well, I want to advise them. Well, there's nothing bad in voting, but I think they should give peace a chance because they have the opportunity now to come back. And what they're supposed to do is to move that state forward, cooperate with with the governor and other stakeholders in that state to move that state forward. In an attempt to probe the activities of the solar data, well, I hope and pray that they will not cause more problems because the presidency, I know the president will not be interested and will not be happy that they are trying to go that way again because they have been at home for a long time. So what they need to do is to move that state forward now and give and take. They should give and take. Politics about give and take. In the first instance, they invited a state of emergency because they refused to do the issue.
All right.
Now that they are back politically, they should try as much as possible to let some things go and face the development of that state.
All right.
Cooperate with the government. Because after voting the Philadelphia, they would like to vote the government again. So I don't want them to cause another problem in that state.
All right. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello?
Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank God for I've been trying to go. I don't know the margin for selection. I'm supposed to go through every day.
Well, you're here, but you sound a bit muffled. Can you speak up so we can hear you clearly?
Okay. Hello?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Oh my, sorry about that. Let's go on to the live feed as well as to some of your WhatsApp messages. Ensure that you include your name and your location when you record or send a WhatsApp message or voice note. Let's get things started with your thoughts on our YouTube. Anthony Menogu, Hafsat Muazu, thank you for joining. Hafsat says, Sastari from Benue and Kogi, we are hoping that the peace deal will be the solution to those places that have signed them. Is that really the solution? Should we be somewhat negotiating with bandits and terrorists? Because over the weekend, one of the bandit leaders stated that no matter how often they are killed, more would come out. So if they were to kill 10, for instance, multiples would come out of that 10. So killing doesn't necessarily stop them from wreaking the havoc, which they are currently focused on. So what else could be the answer or the way out? Because there were concerns as to them gathering and having conversations, which was planned by the community heads. And the worry was that if security agents knew where they were during that peace deal, why didn't they, carry out an attack to ensure that these leaders are eliminated? But according to what you're saying, take out one today, many more would come out of that. Well, let's go on to Facebook right here. Jibrin Garba Shafa watching from Maiduguri in Borno State. Tunde Ganiyu, also Francis, who is in Enugu, goes on to state that the northern governors should stop pampering and romancing bandits on the grounds of peaceful negotiations or amnesty. The needful must be done to mitigate the spate of kidnapping, banditry, and killings in their region. Sitting time saves 9. While Unma Labour says the nation is said to have failed when the unemployed become frustrated and easy recruit to evil works and restiveness. It also failed when instruments of war available to individuals, militants, and robbers far outweigh those in the military and police armories. When extrajudicial killing is the order of the day and victory at the courts is for the highest bidder. A nation is deemed to have failed when good programs no longer work. Nigerians will have confidence in government when decisions taken by the government are open and follow laid down rules and regulations. Let's go on to some of your thoughts on WhatsApp. We'll run through your voice notes as well. So please keep it short, simple, and straight to the point. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. Itodo. My name is Abila, sending in his voice note from Center area. Inside the dilapidated hospital, patient provides on bed. Nigeria, my country, politicians are being given SUVs. Then when they fall sick, they go to, they fly abroad to go and treat themselves and leave the masses to die in various hospitals without medical care. God will judge. That is my take this morning.
Good morning, Itodo. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Mazu John Lasisi, recording from Jigo in Buhari, Abuja. Rufai said Tinubu government worse than any government in Nigeria. What do you expect to hear from somebody like that? They can never praise government in power because they are fall out of favor. That is just the truth. The government did not favor their pockets and is being shot out of the door. This is crime behind the closed bar.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Somodudu. I'm transmitting from Gobalada, Abuja. Rufai said that Tinubu government is worse than any military regime. Thank God, military is regime and civilian is civilian. There's no way you can compare civilian government with military regime. If Rufai has started losing memory and he forgets so soon the experience we pass through in the hand of the military in this country, so he needs someone to wake him up so that someone will tell him the history again, then he will know better.
Good morning, Itodo. This is Daddy Shunamite from Gidamangoro. Itodo, talking about the policeman that was killed. Itodo, it is sad that serving as a police officer in Nigeria will probably be ranked as one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. My sincere sympathy goes to the all family that lost their loved ones, especially to Officer Danzuru, a man who served with dedication and has few months to retirement. He led the team that paid the supreme price. Honestly, it is disheartening indeed. May God help Nigeria.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. 6:40 a.m. We are going through the headlines and getting your reactions to them. You can call in or send a WhatsApp message. We're also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Austin Du from Suleja.
Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, I hear one of the headlines that talk about this PVC, that we risk losing that in 2027 election. Mr. Itodo, this last election, when we did the registration, though I was having the card before, me and my wife, they say we should go and correct the names. So we went back, corrected the name before the election. When they were correcting PVC, do you know that they said our cards are not ready? Up to even after the election, we see whereby they say cards are not ready. So when is the card ready that they are ready for us to pick up? If you go there and I will see the way people queue there, they will say card is not available, card is not available.
So you were unable to vote in the last elections? Hold on, Austin. Were you unable to vote because of that mistake and not being able to collect your card?
I could not vote. I could not vote because I was unable to get my card. My wife, other people, if you go there, you will see crowd of people looking for their card. They will say the ANEC have not brought the card. And ANEC are telling us that we should go and collect our PVC. When we look at it, where we go to collect the PVC? I'm talking about Suleja ANEC office here. Opposite Technical. The cards are not available, but they are telling us to go and collect our card. So where is this contradiction coming from? Is the card available or is not available? They should let us know.
All right, Austin. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning, welcome.
Hey guys, good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
Sister Beza, let me judiciously use my time. Somebody say, how will they get that? It's not easy. I'll be calling this.
Go ahead.
The voice.
Yes,
my last
please.
contribution when you were on air, if I could remember, was that they said they should kill these people, kill them. And I remember I talked about Jojo and War. You heard what that leader said? He said, when you eliminate 10, 20 will come up. And that is the truth. Do you know why? We are not treating the issue from the roots, but I'll stop it at that because that's not why I called. Divorce, when you promise a lady that you're going to marry her, it's different from when you are just hanging out with her. But after everything, you don't marry her because you feel she's old. You now go and marry another person and think all will be well with you. That's what we call karma. Karma have a way of catching up with everybody. Know that El-Rufai is not a good person. But before election, he was one of the first persons that came out to say, no, power should go to this region. You used him during an election. You won election. You screened him. At the end of the day, you did not tell Nigerian why you don't want to give him what you want to give him. All of a sudden, he's not a good person. You need Shehu to tutor him about life president. See, let me tell us the truth. If you know you will not abide by agreement, don't use somebody. Wow, all of a sudden, El-Rufai is not a good person. Now, the question is the voice. What El-Rufai is saying, is it the fact or not? He said, join every regime together. This one is worse than the other one. In your own house, what El-Rufai said, is it true or false? Sometimes, leave the messenger, face the message. The hardship is real. I don't know. People that are calling and sending messages that are saying that El-Rufai is losing memory. I beg you. Is it that me too I'm losing memory? Because it is real. We are going through a lot.
All right.
Tell government true, not the spoil friendship. Tinubu, please fix this country for us. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Mrs. Ameza. And on WhatsApp, OKJ says, peace pact with bandits is a welcome development. Any attack on bandits is an attack on the North, is what he says. Well, Laji Abbas Ida says parents have the right to challenge needless age restrictions in Nigerian universities. Across the world, brilliant minds are breaking barriers early. For instance, Bala Murali Mbati became a doctor at 17. Ruth Lawrence earned her MD at 19. Elias Sabor was a professor at 19. And Sho Yano had both an MD and PhD at 21. While others unlocked the universe with knowledge, Nigeria is sadly locking its own future with needless rules. And Fitzgerald in Airport Road says El-Rufai should take a back seat. And for insecurities, what are the security chiefs doing? Northern leaders should tell us what's happening and who the actual bandits are. CSO demands 300 million naira conditional cash transfer approved. These people are taking Nigerians on a ride by cornering or diverting these funds to their associates by the way of rewarding them. CSOs are right to have demanded to challenge the rationale behind this continued stealing by agencies, is what John Egbudu in Massacre shares. And Abdul Karim in Gwarimpa says, soon as communities will sign peace deals with kidnappers, not only bandits, since this APC or this government has failed to protect lives and properties like they promised, is what Abdul Karim ends his thought with. And Oludade Abiodun says, El-Rufai might only be this way because he was not included in the government. In fact, is he fit to occupy public office? I think it's just being bitter. No more, no less, is what he says. And Chukwugozie Onu in Madala says, ahead 2027 elections, which way are the Nigerian youths going? Nigerian youths have no say in Nigerian politics. Old politicians can never allow the younger ones to have a say. They were referred to as being lazy youths by Buhari, is how he ends his thoughts. Let's get to you now. 6:46. You have 60 seconds. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning to you, Dikini Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning to all callers and listeners. Thank you so much. I remember my humble self, Motayo, reaching you from Galadimawa. I agree, Momizi. Very quickly, Dikini Itodo, there's a common saying that if you cannot beat them, you join them. Dikini Itodo, I think I don't blame any local government or whatever agreeing with the peace deal with bandits, going into peace deal with bandits, because when a government in power can no more protect you people as a people, the only option you have, like I said, is to join them, is to go to the bandits and I mean have a peace deal with them. And you know what that means? It means the bandits are now the governors of those people, of those communities, of those local governments, wherever they have signed a peace deal. You can imagine the kind of system we are running, the kind of rot that is coming up in our system, and you say we have a government in place, and they are looking forward to re-election in the next 2 years' time, less than 2 years' time. Dikini Itodo, do you see that we have a fundamental problem, but we don't want to accept it as a people?
All right.
Look, it is well. Let me just leave it here. Thank you so much, my.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Morning.
Welcome, sir. You have 60 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. Good morning. Yes, I'll be articulate. I remember Mustafa Bakar Ali Eketinukin. I'm calling from PW Kubwa. With regards to 2027, I will maintain and maintain that it is done and dusted. With regards to 2027 presidency, no vacancy in Asurok. And with regards to
Abubakar, hold on. This narrative about there being
no cut my 60 seconds.
Oh, I will give you your 60 seconds back. Hold on. This narrative about there not being a vacancy, the Constitution already stipulates one term of 4 years, and you can seek re-election, and everybody else has a chance to also seek re-election as well. So there is vacancy. Everybody is going to contest on a level playing ground. That narrative of there being no vacancy tends to put a mindset to people.
Listen.
Yes.
Because you want your candidate to participate in the election, right?
I am just no. I'm not sitting for anybody here. I'm just stating what the Constitution and the laws
when I
stipulate.
say there is no vacancy, it's just like an idiomatic expression now.
Okay.
What I mean is, head or tail, we are winning. That's what I mean.
All right.
I'm not saying, and those that are listening know. Now you have allowed me to forget the point I was driving at. With regards to the bandits and the kidnappers, Itodo. I heard my sister saying, I don't like replying, but I have to reply this. She says, if you kill 10, 20 will come. Please kill that 20. If 40 come, kill them. If 100 come, kill them. By the time you kill like that, they will finish. Yes. The best punishment for them is fix their appointment with God. I repeat, I'm a northerner. Call one. The of Nigeria and not is northerners. The day we want to fix this problem, it will end. They cannot tell me they don't know those who are involved. It's not true. It's impossible. They know those who are involved. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. 6:50 a.m. right here. Run through some abridged versions of your voice notes as well as some messages at this point. Agbolusia Ngene says, from what Malam Nasser El-Rufai said about Tinubu's government, one question comes to mind. Has there ever been a military regime where Nigerians suffered as much as they are suffering today? I personally lived through 3 different military regimes before the return to democracy in 1999, but none of them was as harsh as ordinary citizens as what we are experiencing under this administration. For the first time, the majority of Nigerians can barely afford to feed themselves and their families. This government has brought untold hardship, and in what sense El-Rufai is right, is how he ends his thoughts. Wake Iyadon Wake in Suleja says, please, I don't know if the issue of the late Buhari should be forgotten. He is late, and we should face the present government. While Godwin in Maraba says people should leave El-Rufai and take his message. What he is saying is the truth. All right, let's get to you now. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Ali Yakubu. On El-Rufai, I don't know why people are calling El-Rufai a bad name. Is El-Rufai feeling hungry? His son is in the House of Rep. He's a millionaire. You should take the message, not the messenger. Tinubu's government is bad, and it's true. It is bad. So we should not be castigating against El-Rufai. All people talking El-Rufai because of this and that. El-Rufai can with his money can feed that person.
I was sending a voice note from Chicago. Seriously, I want to really appreciate Mommy Omenza, because most of the time it's the truth she say. Unlike some of our callers here that are so tribal, that are tribal bigotry. Because once it sees that maybe El-Rufai says something, most people will condemn. Yes, let us forget the messenger and hold on to the message. What El-Rufai said is the truth. Me, I'm a complete critic of El-Rufai because El-Rufai is not a good person, yes. But what he has said and what he has been saying about this government, it is the truth. This government is one of the...
Good morning, Itodo. This is Bambu Mainasara from Abuja. And concerning the talk of El-Rufai, I think this country, it's like we are always joking. When it did not come to your own favor, that is when you realize that the masses are suffering. Because I could remember the same El-Rufai that is complaining, he was given appointment by Tinubu, just that some time ago the appointment did not work out. If not, I don't think El-Rufai would have been complaining or nagging the way he's doing right now.
Good morning, Mr. Dixon. My name is Babatunde from Dede. I want to talk about El-Rufai. The truth of the matter is, at least if El-Rufai is saying the truth or not, people of Southern Kaduna can intensify about what he's saying. You understand? This is not a matter of because a government promised him to give him this, give him that. Who is El-Rufai? Everybody knows who is El-Rufai, who El-Rufai is.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. We'll run through as many messages as possible in the less than 1 minute that we have left. At 7 o'clock, it'll be time for the lead. And we'll go to Rivers State to hear what from the governor, who many, expected to hear from on Friday, but it took longer than necessary for him to resume office following the lifting of the emergency rule. The deliberate acceptance of extremism in the north would finally divide Nigeria. Nobody wants a share of or wants a country with bandits. You can keep them on one side, is what Millennium Tube shares on YouTube. And, okay, we want Nigeria to be great, yet we are questioning why El-Rufai was not appointed when it was clearly stated that he failed the security screening, is what Ababio shares as his thoughts. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this segment. You can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja and keep the conversation going.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.